little hole in the top of this store-bought an egg, and then I just took
Bought
this needle.
Cut.
This egg that came from the grocery store, and then I used one of my needles, a thick needle. See how thick that is?
Yep.
Okay. And I stick that into where the Dremel holes were placed, and I break up the yolk. Because if you don't do that, then the egg will explode. And then this is a aspirator for babies, for their noses, but it also works perfect for getting all of the contents of the egg out. See how nice that works? Back in the day, someone might have gone, but that's kind of gross. And then you have to rinse out the inside of the egg, because you don't want all that yucky egg yolk and stuff in there. Show you how it's done, son.
Yeah.
You ready? Are you getting this?
Mm-hmm.
And you try to pull it right on top. Okay. And then we take an egg. There.
Too fast.
Too fast. Well, do you want to know what I'm going to do with these egg yolks? Because, you know, folks might want to know.
Yes, we'd love to know what happens to those egg yolks.
We have an alpaca farm called Elderberry Farm Alpacas. And we have a livestock guardian dog that weighs about 120 pounds. If you're watching the waves while I'm telling my story.
We can still hear you.
Anyway, she's going to get one heck of a very nice omelet at some point in the next day or so.
She appears sleeping very heavily right now.
She's been working hard. She's a hard-working dog.
Well, she already ate 24 eggs. Aspen.
Do not try this with small children. These are teenagers.
I want to do one.
They're having some difficulty.
I got egg on my
Maybe
hand.
you want to blow it out with release?
Okay.
Action.
When we come back,
We're going to put the eggs in dye.
we did several colors before we submerged our eggs. And we have yellow onion, beets, red onion, black tea, purple cabbage, elderberry, spinach, coffee, and turmeric. So I cooked all of these on the stove with a little bit of vinegar and let them reduce a little bit so that the colors would be, you know, vibrant, I hope. And the kids helped blow out all of the eggs, and now we've had them in this liquid for a couple of hours. So now we're ready to kind of check them and see where we're at. Now, as you remember, our eggs were hollow on the inside. So, we may have to blow out some of the liquid. Ooh, look how beautiful. This one is the yellow onion skins, and if you put the onions, this actual skin, in with the eggs, you'll see that they kind of pattern and stain the egg in a way that looks kind of variegated. Isn't that beautiful? So there's our first, that's our yellow onion.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take one out of each. We had to use some of these cutie pie oranges of our daughters in order to hold down some of our eggs. Okay, here is the beets. kind of have a purplish pink. Get all of our liquid out. Look at that. That's a pretty color. Ended up with a purple pink.
Eh.
I like it. I think it's good. I think it's pretty. Don't say to that gallery. I need a bowl of water just for our little cuties here. Okay, here we go. Now this is interesting. This is the red onion. And I also included some onion skins in with this liquid. And it's just amazing how different the color is than the yellow onion. Look at this. Here's our red onion and our yellow onion. And this too is kind of variegated in color. It's beautiful. Isn't that pretty?
Fascinating.
Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
I think I got them all out.
We're fishing for remaining eggs.
Okay. While we were on a brief pause, we discovered a couple of things. Look, 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 look. Look at our eggs. We've got one here that was in wine that actually is covered with millions of little sparkly crystals. So that did work. Isn't that beautiful? This one was in the wine too, and I didn't think it was crystally, but it is. It's all covered with sparkles. This one, look at this one. I believe this was a brown egg, and that was in the purple cabbage, and it's like this beautiful, deep, midnight kind of turquoisey color. Oh, and then this one was the grape juice. It's all covered in, it looks like it's covered in crystals too. It's got to be something about the grape sugar that makes crystals. Here is another one that was in the onion skins. Kind of goes with that one. Probably one of these eggs is brown and one of them's white. There, what do you think? Aren't they beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
I just can't believe it. We were wondering if we'd be able to recreate the crystals, and it's the wine. This was a Merlot wine. Red wine. Ta-da! All done.
Okay, and what are those center colors there?
These are the spinach. But they hardly turned color at all the first day. They had to sit for 24 hours in order to turn this pretty green. So, you want to see these? Look at these. I'll bring them over. This is our rainbow that we've gotten so far, and then we're going to add those really deep ones to it.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they nice?
Very pretty.
Yeah, look at these. These are the purple cabbage that were in just for a little while yesterday. Here's a purple cabbage that sat in 24 hours. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's it. That concludes our natural egg dyeing tutorial.